What are you looking at me for? That I don't care if the cat rips your skin off? They wanted a cat, they can deal with it and the consequences that comes to getting a cat. Hi guys. So, sorry about that. Today we're doing a sit down. My son's trying to plug the charger in so he doesn't die. Huh? What are you talking about? Addie is in there sweeping. Addie is in there sweeping, Kevin. You want to try again? Anyways, hi. Welcome to Winnie and Family Unfiltered. My very annoying husband in the background. Today he's very annoying. He's not sweet. Was I talking to you?
No.
Would you like to get my paws?
No.
Thank you.
Wait, you don't have paws.
I can make them appear. You're not done sweeping.
You're not magical.
Adeline, you're not done sweeping.
I know.
Welcome. So today, oh, my stomach, I feel bloated. Anyone know a remedy for feeling bloated? I just feel so bloated. I feel like my food's just not digesting. Maybe I need something for my digestive system. I don't know. Maybe it's just that special time of the month that's coming. Anyway, so yes. Today I just want to have a sit down with you guys to give you an update about the money that was gifted to be used to help people in Africa with it or help someone in Africa. I can recall, I don't know, my time frame might not be too accurate, about a week or a few days ago, that I had mentioned in one of my live streams that we found a really good candidate, and I couldn't wait to share with you guys, you know, everything and how my team behind the scenes will be going there to meet them so they can do final preparations, take them out, set a business, a little side hustle that they can use to, you know, run your lives and so forth. But, however, I came to understand that that didn't happen. Okay, so let me just make it short. I don't want to make this video overly long. Okay, so quick overview on how we met. My team met this lady in particular one day when they were on their way to work. They saw the lady outside of a local restaurant picking food, okay, leftover food that people had eaten and were in trash. People had eaten and then threw it in the trash. So the lady was picking stuff out of the trash, and she was putting it in a little plastic Tupperware container that she brought from home. And she got out of the public transit that she was in and just kind of like stopped a distance away and observed the lady to see what she was doing. So this lady was putting stuff in a plastic Tupperware, and my team just kind of like stopped for a second, and he was observing to see what's happening, you know, what is this lady actually doing. So as he was observing, he saw that she was picking leftover food, rice, anything. If people eat meat and stuff, you know, potatoes, whatever leftover food that people threw in the trash, right? The lady will pick it up and put in a Tupperware. So my team in Nigeria approached, right, because we tried to reach out to someone in Cameroon, and as you guys may know, it didn't go as we had planned. So we decided to reach out to someone in Nigeria. Um, and they approached the lady, and the lady explained that they asked her, why are you picking food out of a trash can outside of a local restaurant? You don't know if these people have illnesses. You don't know if they have tuberculosis. You don't know if they have, you know, some type of sickness, right? And the lady said if she doesn't do this, her kids will not have food to eat, right? that she picks this food out of the trash and then she takes it home, she washes it with, she'll rinse it out with water, and she'll put oil, right? She'll put a drop of oil in it, and then she refries the food, and then she feeds it to her kids. So that way it kills whatever bacteria that's in it. At least she has peace of mind knowing that her children have food to go to bed with. Her kids didn't go to bed on an empty stomach, right? And it just, that broke my heart, right? It makes me wonder that all these people eating at these restaurants, right? I know the economy is hard. I know things are hard out there, but come on, humanity. Like, not, yes,
I finished sleeping under the table in the kitchen.
thank you. I know humanity, is, there's still some good people out there. There's gotta be people with good hearts out there. I can't imagine myself eating at a restaurant and I see someone out there picking food out of a trash can. I know you might say, "Well, maybe they didn't see them."
I'm so sorry.
Sorry about that. Patty hit the charger. You might say that maybe they didn't see the lady picking food out of a trash can. Well, that's not true because the way the local restaurant is situated, people can obviously see her picking food out of a trash can, right? Right. Why didn't someone offer to buy that woman a plate of food? Like, that just baffles me, right? It just baffled me. But that's just a story for another day. It's sad to see that happen. I know there are good people out there. I know people are struggling. 500 naira, which is what, a dollar? Less than a dollar? I know things are hard. Even if it's 200, 300, give it to her and say, look, you don't have to do this. I don't have much, but yeah, it's just a little bit. Buy some food. She's picking food to go wash and feed her kids with. Right? Jesus, God, what has society turned into? But my team followed this lady home, asked her some questions, and the lady welcomed them into their home, and she lives in a on a very very steep hill. Like, it's really 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 high up. So they had to walk about 30 minutes to get up to the hill. That's where her house is situated, right? She gave them an overview of her home. There's no food at all. Everywhere is empty, right? Empty. In fact, they live in an abandoned building. There's just, they have nothing at all, and they're just managing life there. So God bless my team. I know there's still good people out there. Whenever they come across people like that, before they even come to me, they've gone into their pockets and use the little they have to buy food for these people. So before they sent me the video, they took the lady to the store and they said, you have nothing at home. Please throw that food away. I don't want you and your kids to eat that, right? So my team decided to take them to the store, bought them some rice, bought them some ingredients, bought them some fresh fish, bought some things that they could have themselves a good meal that night. And then also gave them a little money. Gave them like, I think was it 1,000 for them to pay for transportation and go home. I think it was 1,000 or 500 naira. I can't recall exactly, but they gave them money for transportation. Addie, can you please calm Addie down? They gave him about between 500 and 1,000 naira, which is equivalent to half a US dollars, like 50 cents, to pay transportation home. But that lady decided to keep the money. She walked home and then she used the money for something else the following day. Well, so the husband wasn't home. Team waited about 3 hours, about 2 hours that day for the husband to come home. Husband never came home, so they left, and then they came back later on in the evening, hoping to catch the husband. At this point, they had reached out to me and communicated that, hey, I found someone, you're really a good candidate, I really cried my eyes out, they really could use your help, right? And I'm always happy to come in situations like that. Whenever they stumble across people like this and they bring it to me behind the scenes, I'm always so happy to help. If $50, if $100 out of my household is going to go a long way to help someone, why not, right? If $200, why not? To change a family's life, why not? I'm always willing to make such sacrifices because I know it's from my heart and it's for humanity. Anything for humanity makes me happy. As long as children don't have to go to bed hungry, especially when your kids involved. So they reached out to me at this point, and I pleaded. I said, when you're done working, do you mind branching over there and just having a conversation with the husband? Ask them if someone were to help them, someone wants to help them, what exactly would they need right now? They stated that my team agreed after work. They stopped over, went out of their way, stopped over, got there. And this is after they had informed the wife that they will be stopping back over in the evening to see the husband and the wife. In situations where a woman is married, I don't like to just go in and listen to one-sided story and then say, hey, I'm going to help. No, we have to listen to both parties, right? Because they're married. I can't just listen to a wife and say, hey, I want to help your family the little way I can, because I need to hear from the husband, because we've found ourselves in situations where the wife says it's okay and then the husband is like, no, I don't want that, I want this instead. So to avoid such conflicts, we've decided to take extra precaution by making sure that if a spouse indicates that you're married, we're going to listen to both parties before we do anything. My team then decided to stop back over after they had told the wife that they will be coming back over in the evening. Stopped over in the evening, spent 2 hours there. The husband never came home. The wife called and called. He never answered. My team left and went home. The wife had stated that if the husband had gone out to work to look for odd jobs to do, that if he doesn't get any money, he doesn't come home. He will stay out until he's able to find some sort of money. He just won't come home. So team went home, decided that okay, they would stop over the following morning on their way to work to see the wife and the husband. They left really early in the morning, stopped over for the second time, right? Husband wasn't there the second time. And at this point, I was like, okay, you and the wife need to speak to the husband, right? So the wife called the husband. The husband came home that morning, but left really early in the morning. Wife had told the husband that someone was here, they're trying to help us, explained the whole scenario to the husband. And he said, okay, I'll be home. This man stayed home, okay? He came home, not stayed home. He came home and was told that my team will be stopping over again in the morning, early in the morning. And you would think that any person in that situation that really wants to help will stay behind and wait, right? He didn't wait. Team got there in the morning, and guess what? He wasn't home. He left. And rather sent a message across to his wife that my team should do whatever his wife states, that he's okay with it. So the wife called him on the phone, and my team is like, no, I need to sit down with you and your wife. He goes, I'm giving you my permission over the phone. It's okay. Go ahead, do this, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, no, we're not doing it. We need permission from both of you, and I need verbal authorization on video. I don't want a situation tomorrow where you say, I didn't ask you to come here. You came, you manipulated my wife, anything of that sort, right? We're just trying to avoid any sort of conflict. We're trying to make sure that we all angles are well addressed, right? Okay, so he said, well, I'm not home. Let's make an arrangement. Can you please come tomorrow at this time and I will be home? The wife purposely did not let her kids go to school. Her kids missed their examinations. They had to take exams, final examinations, right? In the US, they just call that, they have to take testing. So she kept the kids home because she would typically walk the kids to school. So she decided to keep the kids home just so my team could get there. Her and the husband, they would be home because this lady had an idea of the type of business that she would like to do, and the husband was okay with it too. They set a time when they would all come together. My team would be there, the husband would be there. The husband called, okay, and said, they all agree that I will be here. I'm not going anywhere, and I will stay around till you get here. Well, well, well. Team leaves the house again early in the morning, and now, mind you, this is the third time we're making a visit to these people's home. My team gets there for the third time, and the husband is nowhere to be found. At this point, I am pissed off, and I'm not even the one who is making all this back and forth trip, guys. And I'm not even paying these people for the transportation. They're using their own money to go back and forth, back and forth. I offered to reimburse them, and they're like, no, it's okay. I got it. As long as it's for humanity, I'm okay with it. I don't mind. I just want to see these people get the help from you and from the generous giver, right? From you too. But, and they even came along with someone else to help because these people don't speak English, so they can help in translating for the audience to be able to understand them, right? So they're not only paying for transportation for themselves to and from, they're paying for transportation for themselves and for someone else to come along with them. And you also have to give those people a little something for their time, right? They get there. This husband is nowhere to be found. And this is the third visit, right? My team and this translator are climbing up that hill 30 minutes to get to the top of that abandoned building to see these people. And this man is nowhere in sight. And I was so upset. They called me while they were there. I was like, what is happening? They called me not while they were there, when they had left, and they explained everything to me. I was pissed off. I was beyond upset. I was so upset. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I didn't even want to hear anything. And then I said, you know what? Let me just calm myself down and listen to it. Maybe there's a logical explanation as to why the husband was nowhere inside. Why wasn't he there? This is the third time, right? I gave you a third chance, third opportunity for you to be there, and you're nowhere to be found. Maybe he has a logical explanation. Maybe he got sick. Maybe something happened. Maybe one of the kids fell sick, right? Well, guys, none of that happened. When they got there the third time, this man was home throughout the morning, like his wife had stated. And the wife said he got a phone call that they wanted him to do an odd job. And that odd job was going to pay him 1,500 naira. $1. It's equivalent to $1. He left the house and went there to do the odd job, which was equivalent to $1. You went to perform an odd job for $1 and decided to forfeit $100 with the potential of even getting more help. I had another generous giver behind the scenes on standby, willing to help these people. And I was even willing to go into my pockets, right, to see what I could do to ensure that they got the full help they needed to kickstart life again. But guess what? This man left the house to go do an odd job for $1. And my team stated that they had called him and pleaded with him. They said, please come home, right? We are still here. After waiting 3 hours, they said they had called him and said, please come home. And he said, I don't have transportation to come home. They offered, get in a car, get on a tricycle, get on a motorbike or something. When it gets to your home, I will pay for it. He said, okay. He will get on one, and when he gets there, my team will pay for the transportation. He never did it. He never got on the motorbike. He never got in a taxi. He didn't do any of that. Didn't get on a tricycle. None of it. He just never got on it. They called him again. this point stopped answering his phone calls. So they told his wife, "We're sorry, we have to go. Can't stay here any longer, I have to go." So my team, along with the translator, they left, right, and went home. So I was pissed. I was like, you know what? We are done. We're not doing this again. The man gets home in the evening and calls my team. To me, at this point, is the audacity. Excuse me if I'm being a little too harsh, okay? It's the audacity to say, I will be home at this time. Can you come at this time? So you need help, but we are the ones chasing after you, to help your family. It seems like we are thinking that you need help more than you feel like you need the help, right? Feels like we're buying your situation, your condition. We've taken it upon ourselves and we want to try to see your family situation better, improved, right? You have 3 children or 4 children, I believe. Only one is in school. None of the others are in school who are willing to help you pay the tuitions for that year. Set up a small business for your wife so you guys can continue to live life. But you're making us chase after you and you're wasting our time. So I was so upset. I was so upset. And they're like, what do you want me to do? I said, you're not going back there again. You are not going back there again for the 4th time. And I was like, call the wife, tell the wife that, tell your husband that we're so sorry, but we don't beg people to accept money, right? And that's one thing I wholeheartedly stand for and I believe in. If you need help and I come to offer you the help, right? I'm not rich in any way, but $20 can go a long way for someone, right? And if I offer you that $20 and you're looking at my $20 like, hey, this $20 is going to do a lot for me, but you want me to chase you to give you the $20. I'm not going to chase you to give you the money. I don't believe that helpers should have to chase people down to help them. Like, if you need help, stay put. Stay there. You should humble yourself. Rather, you should be the one following up, right, with the person. I don't know if I'm exaggerating or if I'm expecting too much of people. I don't know. I just don't know. If I needed help, I'll be the one following up, right? I wouldn't expect my helper to be the one chasing after me. So help me understand if I was too harsh at this point, right? Was I too harsh in telling my team to back down, to not go back there for the 4th time? I felt in my heart like this man was making a mockery of us, okay? I just felt like he was making a mockery of us. Like, who does that? So, where I stand right now, I have 1 or 2 options, and I need your help to decide what to do. There's a lot of people that I could give this money to, right? And it'll help your situation one way or the other. But my heart just believes that it should go to someone who truly has close to nothing, because this money came from someone who is from a fixed income, right? That's a very huge sacrifice, and I want to see that it goes to someone who truly does is in dire need of it. Everyone needs money. Myself sitting here before you, I need money, right? I need money. We all need money, but there's some people out there who need it the most, right? And I want to make sure that this money goes out to the person who needs it the most. So, my question now to you guys is, who should I give it to? Okay. Should I continue my hunt for the right candidate for this money, for this help? Or should I use the money to feed the homeless? Because there are people sleeping on the streets of Africa who don't have it. There are people who aren't sleeping on the streets of Africa who are hungry and they could barely afford 2 square meals. And my team could cook some food, put them in plastic containers, go on the streets and hand them out to people. Should I have my team cook food and feed people or continue my hunt for the right person whom this money is going to go a long way to help them kickstart life? We've done things like this numerous times behind the scenes, and they are doing extremely amazing, which is why I really, really, truly wanted to change a life with it. Not to say that feeding people isn't changing lives, right? But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. I will be reading. And if the majority goes for one favor, I'm always listening, right? And I'm always open to suggestions. But, and also tell me if you think I was too harsh on them. If my judgment was too harsh, I'll be listening. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate your viewership always. I appreciate your support. God bless you, and God bless all of you for watching my videos. And please don't forget to watch my ads, because as you watch my ads, you're keeping 2 Africans employed. Please. And you're also blessing my kids. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Bye bye. Have a blessed day. Bye.